Okay. Wow. Hey, let me get you situated. One sec. One sec. Let me get y'all situated. You know what I'm saying? Word. Okay. 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 What's up? Yes, sir. Uh, word. The nerding and the Lancer. The Lancer ready rubbed. This stuff is ready rubbed. No need to rub it out. It used to be a flake, but they rubbed it out for you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, F and K. F and K. Yeah, F and K. It really just should be like F and K. Fortunately, that's not like a funny phrase or whatever. Anyway, anyway, Lancer, ready rubbed. I haven't. Let's see. This is the first time. Let's see what's. It smells really good. It looks really good. It's dark. Um, now that I have like a couple of Ken Byron blends, it kind of looks like a Ken Byron. Um, yeah, interesting. But if you've ever had Black Bayou Mist or Sterling Balkan, kind of smells very similar. I think it's probably the same Latakias and stuff. Probably the same Virginias and Latakias, but it's just Virginia and Latakia. That's it. Mainly Latakia, and it's like like a broken flake, obviously. Anyway, I didn't pack this very well. Should have broke up the flake a little more. Oh man. Mm. Yeah, really airy. Didn't pack this very well. That's okay. Anyway, so far so good though. I'm pretty beat up. Kind of pissed off at myself because I kind of hurt my shoulder a little bit, and just too should have let go. It's too attached. Too attached. Should have let go. But letting go, dude. I mean, these are things people need to learn, that I need to learn to let go. Emotionally and physically, let go of things. Yeah, good stuff. This is basically what I thought it was going to be like. Uh, it doesn't have a. Sorry. It's different than Cornell and Deal stuff. I smoke, a lot of Cornell and Deal stuff, like primarily those. I have a couple other things in bulk and stuff, but um, well, yeah, F and K's three bulks that they have on smoking pipes. Um, uh, what was I going to say? I forgot. Anyway, they taste different than Cornell and like, if this was like a Cornell and Dio blend, it would taste different. But they have like a different taste to them. And, but they're very similar. So this is, if you've had the other two, just like what I said, if you had the other two, you can pretty much guess what this is going to be like, which I was expecting. But it's good. It's really good. I really like the simplicity of just Virginia and Latakia. No Perique, no Orientals, which I like both of those things, but I'm actually starting to like Perique a little bit less, which is interesting. I'm kind of getting, yeah. But everything, and when it's they're condimental leaves for a reason. When it's too much, it's like too much. But yeah, I feel like Latakia is like, it's a condimental leaf, but it definitely can, I mean, in a lot of blends, it's, in a, like Star of the East, or, for example, it's like 50%. So, I mean, that's hardly condimental. That's, that's the majority of the blend, or, the half of the freaking blend. So, and that's a good one. So, anyway, I feel like Latakia is the exception, but, I haven't had any of the Toscano Maestros, and I guess Puccini came out and sold out immediately. So, but I think that's primarily dark fired. The Black Leader blend from Burley Piper that's now called Full Moon or Full Dark. That's 33% dark fired. So, a chunk, but not the majority. Yeah, I haven't had any blends that are, the majority dark fired, but that might be pretty good too. Yeah, I really did not pack this very well at all. Anyway, so yeah, I kind of hurt my shoulder. I had this, in jujitsu. I had this dude's back, and I had a nice kind of like, bottom leg, bottom hook, and I was just doing the koala thing. I was just holding on for dear life, and he did like a roll, and I followed him because I was just like so committed to just holding on for some reason, and I like slammed my right shoulder into the mat, and then kept rolling, so just kind of like roll over it. Like I think I heard it like do some crunches, just, and then he was like, "Oh, are you okay?" And I was like, "He's like, sorry about that," And I was like, "Oh, it's fine, my fault, I shouldn't have held on, We kept going, but it's not like injured or something. I'm gonna feel it tomorrow. It'll be like sore tomorrow, but it pisses me off because I did this once before, and I actually heard it kind of bad. I like bruised the bone right here. There's like a freaking bone right there, and it's actually more like it's healed over, and it's kind of like more bumpy than the other side. It's more of a protrusion than the other side. And I was like, I hope, I was thinking I learned my lesson, freaking let go of the dude, if he does, but it's hard to let go because, you're committed, and then he does like a kind of explosive movement, and, your first instinct is to hold on for dear life, But I totally could have let go and just gone into something else. So, anyway, so I'm, annoyed with myself. Other than that, it was a good class. Yeah, this is a good blend. I'm gonna enjoy this. I got 4 ounces, which I put in a jar, and in a 16-ounce jar. It fits like perfectly. 4 ounces right out of the bag that they send it to you in, just fits perfectly into that 16-ounce jar. It's all condensed and stuff already, compressed, and I slapped a date on there, and I'm gonna just put that away, see what happens, and and then I got another 2 ounces to smoke, and then so good stuff. Then I got 125 grams, which is I think 4.4 ounces, coming from 4 noggins. At some point, probably it's in the local, like the district UPS facility. Just got there this morning, so I'll probably get it. Probably won't get it tomorrow. I'll be very surprised if I get it tomorrow. Probably not. I'll probably get it Friday, because what they do is they transfer it from UPS to USPS, which takes like a day, So I'll probably get that on Friday. So that'd be cool. I'll have another. I'm gonna put away a second 4 ounce jar with a little bit, that 0.4, little left over. I'll put that in with my smoking 2 ounces and enjoy this stuff for a while. I saw that they were already sold out of Sterling Balkan, which is a good blend as well if you like that. Which is basically this with Orientals, but not pressed in a flake. This was pressed in a flake and then ready rubbed, as they say, for your smoking enjoyment and ease of preparation. But so anyway, Sterling Balkan is great, but the Lancer is still available. I thought it was going to sell out like immediately, or within in a couple of days, but it's still around. All right. Well, actually, I got it going pretty well. At some point, I'm going to start smoking. I have a second bowl packed in the B42 of the same thing. So, smoking 2 bowls. But now it's going pretty well, so I'm going to keep it going. Yeah, it does have a little bit of I guess I would say sweetness. Not like overt sweetness, but it's not just like Latakia. It's not a Latakia bomb. I wouldn't necessarily call it that. It's pretty, it's very nice. I don't know if I would call it balanced, because Latakia is definitely up front. But the Virginias are there, I'm gonna take a sip of water. 1 sec. BRB. All right. I gotta find somewhere to put this pipe here. There we go. Switch to the B42. My new favorite pipe. This thing is kicking ass. Yeah, if I'm not careful with this, I can really get to drawing, just to chiefing hard, and I'll just burn, just scorch the top of the roof of my palate, especially like in the back there, somewhere back there, and because this thing just wants to go, dude. I really got to kind of govern myself, because this thing, when it gets going, it just wants to go. Pretty much the same. Better draw. I packed this one, I think, better. This is a much wider bowl and a chamber diameter. The Nording is pretty tall and thin. This is a pretty big pipe. This can hold a lot of tobacco. It's tall as well, but it's wider. I rarely pack the full bowl. I'll usually do like 3/4 or something. Well, okay. This is a pretty boring video, and if you've made it this far, that's absolutely amazing. Uh, Probably have nothing else to listen to. But anyway, it's a nice evening, cooling down nicely. Yeah, this is a good blend. There's a Ken Byron blend called Citadel Blues. That's just Virginia Latakia, but I think it has a whiskey thing added to it, either a casing or a topping. I'm not sure, but I have my eye on that one. Next time I place an order from them, I think if it's available. You never know. That stuff sells out. Uh, but I'd like to try that. But yeah, the other just straight Latakia Virginia blends. There aren't too many of those. They always have some other kind of third or fourth component. Cornell and Deal makes a bulk called Yale mixture, which I think I smoked in the video before. From Yale to jail, and straight to jail. Right from Yale, straight to jail. And tobacco on myself here. And that's just Latakia in Virginia, but it's mainly Latakia, and it's very mild. Not much going on there. This is completely different. I think also Pete's Beards blend, the blend that Pete's Beard smokes from Briarworks, is just Virginia Latakia as well. Haven't had that. Not really something I'm trying to obtain. It's like I don't have anything against their blends, but I mean their blends seem cool, but it's like their whole mason jar gimmick. It's just like, I don't know, man. Not into it. It's like, just put it in a tin, dude. Save everybody like $1 or however much it costs. And put it in a tin. Putting it in a mason, it's cool. You get a mason jar, that's cool, but whatever, dude. It's not like some kind of amazing, revolutionary freaking, thing that they've done there. I can only imagine like how much space all that takes up, in the warehouse. Just like boxes and boxes of mason jars. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is a good blend. Good nighttime blend for me. All right. 20 minutes. It's about time to go. Yeah, life is good. Not much going on. Yeah, July is almost over, thankfully. And I can't wait for this. Can't wait for August to be over and get right into fall, man. This whole summer thing is, it's overrated, man. Um, I mean, probably if I lived somewhere else, I'd be like dying for summer, but I'm not into it. Well, thankfully it's cooling off at night. Okay, that's enough out of me. Thanks. Take it easy. I'll see you later. Oh, I fell over.